Hey subbies and friends, this is Lady T and I'm coming in because I want to talk about why I co-wash and what I feel about co-washing. There's 3 reasons I co-wash. The number 1 reason I co-wash is because of the convenience. It's been about a year since I used shampoo, okay? And I have a video on the day I decided to stop using it. I went from a 3-hour session that involved dry detangling and adding a bunch of conditioner and diluting the shampoo and then putting it on my scalp and then doing the rinse out conditioner and then doing the deep conditioner too. So it took like a 3-hour hair session and made it now that I co-wash, it only takes me about an hour to put the conditioner on my hair, jump in the shower, come out the shower, put some twist in my hair, and let my hair do something like this, okay? This is not a cut. This is just how my hair shrinks up. The number 2 reason I co-wash is because I feel that my hair is clean. I do. So, this is how I do my co-wash though. I'm not gonna lie, when I first started co-washing, I did not like it. It took me a while to go back to it because I put the conditioner on my hair in its regular state, didn't add anything to it, and I went in the shower and rinsed it out. And what I had was hair that felt coated and limp, just as you would imagine co-washing would do. But after I had the frustrating experience with the shampoo, and I decided to get rid of the shampoo for a while, I decided to play around with co-washing. So what happened was, I was like, it clearly was too much conditioner on my hair, so naturally I diluted the conditioner. I grabbed a foam bowl, put my conditioner of choice into the bowl, added some aloe vera juice, and guess what? I liked how my hair turned out. It turned out soft, shiny, and it looked clean. Looked and felt clean. I even did one of those numbers where you scratch your scalp and smell it and look and see if you have any residue, and guess what? There was no residue. By diluting my rinse out conditioners, it clearly helped me apply the conditioner a lot easier, and it also helped it rinse out a lot easier. Adding aloe vera juice may have helped to clean my hair and maybe just bring, you know, the pH to a certain level and made the cuticle close and it was just shiny. But basically that's what I was doing until about a week ago, where I started to add apple cider vinegar rinses to my scalp. Now you guys know I had the situation with the itchy scalp a while back, which some people thought it came from co-washing. I personally don't think it came from co-washing because I had itchy scalp when I used shampoo, I have itchy scalp when I use mud, and I have itchy, you know, sometimes when I use mud. But generally I think it has a lot more to do, not so much with co-washing, but with the ingredients inside of a lot of conditioners. But I could be wrong, okay? The thing about it, a lot of people say that they don't like using the co-washing because they feel like it's like putting lotion on your body and then washing it instead of soap. Now I gotta admit, I was one of those people who thought the same exact thing. Of course, before I started using co-washing, I said the same thing. I was like, how can you expect your hair to be clean when you're using only conditioner? You're not using a cleanser. But let me tell you why I think my hair is clean, other than from my senses telling me. I would say because how many things really sustain in water when it's being run into water? Now let me give you an imagery. Let me give you some imagery. Imagine how many people you see adding shampoo, conditioner, mud, or mayo, or eggs into their hair, and then they go into the shower and rinse all that out. And when they come out, a lot of times, most times, their hair does not contain those products, right? Of course, it's going to leave something on your hair. Even shampoos and conditioners leave residue on your hair. But I'm saying water has the power to purify and to cleanse most of the stuff you're putting on it. Here's another visual. You read the ingredients on your shampoos, they tell you to rinse your hair before you put the shampoo on, right? And I use this as from a personal experience. I used to wear braids for a very long period of time, and I would leave my braids in sometimes for months. And when I would go to wash my hair, of course I would let it run in that water, and you would see the dirt leaving your hair. Your water would turn to a lot of the substances on your hair. The water will remove it. It may not remove all of it, but even if you start tussling with it, it's going to remove even more, you know. Now adding a shampoo or some type of cleanser is going to, of course, make it even more clean. But what I'm saying is, don't underestimate the power of water to remove it and to dilute and to cleanse your hair. Not cleanse it completely, but to get a good amount of the dirt already off your hair just from rinsing, okay? But you add apple cider vinegar. Some people use soda, baking soda. Some people use. All I know is what I use. But I do feel my hair is clean, not only because my senses tell me from my eyes and my touch and the smell of my hair. I'll say my hair is clean. Now, I do have books written by dermatologists, and this is a book written by called The Hair in Black Women, written by that name that you see down there. This is a book called Brown Skin, written by Susan Taylor, who's a dermatologist, and she goes in about hair too. Even though it's a book about skin, she does a chapter or so on hair. And I did skim these books because, of course, I just wanted to see what would a dermatologist say. Now, a dermatologist or a hairstylist per se is never going to tell you to co-wash. They're never going to tell you to use mud. And you know why? Because that's not their business too. They're not studying vitamins. They're not studying natural, ingredients and natural remedies. That's not their business. They're studying science and chemistry. So they're going to recommend a product like shampoo and conditioner because that's based on chemistry and science. But I actually do have books on apple cider vinegar where I'll reference every once in a while if I'm going to use apple cider vinegar in a way to cleanse or, for some of the health benefits that they have. This is a book written by Paul and Patricia Braggs, and it's called Apple Cider Vinegar, Miracle Health System. And this is a book, The Miracle of Apple Cider Vinegar. It says practical tips for health, home, and beauty. Now, in this book, it says something about apple cider vinegar can kill up to 80 to 88% of all bacteria and fungus. Now, here's another thing. If I'm going to want to use natural ingredients, I'm going to go to people who have a lifestyle where it's a natural lifestyle, not people who are scientists and who want to study science. They're going to recommend chemicals. Like, for instance, I worked at a pharmacy for years. I was a manager at a pharmacy for years, and I would notice that sometimes I would learn about vitamins and ask my pharmacist about it, and he never knew anything about how vitamins really worked on your body or your hair. And I asked him, like, how you don't know about vitamins? He said, well, I'm in the drug industry. We don't recommend vitamins and stuff. We recommend drugs. And that's the truth. They study drugs, not vitamins. They're not going to tell you, oh, even though vitamin E might fix the problem, they're not going to tell you to go get vitamin E. They're going to tell you to go use some complicated drug or prescription. So I'm just saying, like, if you're looking to have a more natural lifestyle, like taking harsh cleansers out of your hair because it's damaging, that's fine. And that's one of the reasons I stopped using shampoo for a while, is because of the long process to recover my hair from what it's doing to it, which is drying it out and stripping it of everything in it. Okay, now the third reason I use co-washing, of course, is moisture retention. I mean, it just holds the moisture beautifully to the point where it's just, you don't have to go through the whole process of stripping your hair. You do one step, which is put your conditioner on your hair, which if you're like me, you might do 2 or 3. I dilute it and I add some type of apple cider vinegar or aloe vera juice. It just makes the product, it makes it come out better to me. But it just makes your hair so soft. I mean, if you look at my recent videos with me moisturizing my hair and taking care of my hair, you will notice a big difference from a year ago. My hair has more shine, more luster, it's more bouncy and soft. That's it. Those are my 3 reasons. Now let's go back to the people who believe washing your hair is like washing your body with lotion. Washing your hair with conditioner is like washing your hair with body. I'm going to say I don't agree with that. And I do see where it comes from. But let me tell you something. Your hair and your body are completely different. Your hair has cuticle layers that overlap, and they're protein based, and they hold stuff onto those layers. Okay, when they're closed, they're holding whatever you put into them. You know what I mean? But it's the Now the body, on the other hand, has pores, meaning that the pores are pathways to your body. So if I put lotion on my body, it's going inside of my skin and it's going to dissolve into my skin. My skin's not just holding the lotion I just put on my body. So even when you wash your body, you might not all the way be clean if you're not exfoliating. Exfoliating your skin? Or using a rag or some type of scrub brush. How many people have seen people who are beauticians or people in the beauty industry tell you should exfoliate every couple of days because you have dirt sitting in your pores? That's why a lot of times you get acne or you just have big pores, because unlike the hair, the skin holds on. It's like little sacs, and it holds on to dirt and holds on to all the stuff sitting on your body if you don't exfoliate. So when somebody says washing your body with lotion is like washing your hair with conditioner, it's not the same. The hair does not hold on to much. When you put your hair underwater, it's not holding on to a lot of stuff. It's being rinsed away, especially if the water temperature is warm, because when it's warm, your cuticle opens and now it's releasing whatever's in your hair. Very few substances stick to the hair. There are some. There's silicones that stick. There's proteins sometimes that stick, but not all protein. You know, it's a lot of complicated things, but it's not complicated. But again, would I get in the shower and wash my body with lotion? I've never done it. At this point, I have no reason to. But when it comes to conditioner and hair, I believe that if you do it right, however it works, because everybody has different hair textures. I said how I do mine. It could work for you. I've been doing it for a year, but let me tell you something. As much as I love co-washing, it does have a bad side. And my number one concern is not if my hair is clean. My number one concern is actually product buildup. Okay, now let's talk about that for a while, because again, if you're going to use a system, you have to take precaution in the sense that you have to be careful of the hair products you use. Now, recently, I've been using a lot more silicone-based products. I've been trying activators and things that like to linger on the hair a little bit more persistently, okay? They're not as easy to wash out. So if you're going to use silicones, yes, you can use light ones like a monomethicone, you know, opposed to dimethicone. What I'm going to say to you, if you do that, you will come to a point, you know, especially if you're using conditioners that might have silicones in them too, where you get product buildup. So you have to be very smart and strategic, which is maybe not using conditioners with silicones in them, not using, unless you want to use shampoo, not using conditioners, rinse out conditioners with silicones on top of leave-in conditioners with silicones. You know, if you're going to layer the silicones, eventually you're going to get to a point where your hair is very dry and brittle, and you're going to know, because your hair is going to just be hard, and you're going to notice the texture is stiff, and you're going to get breakage easily. So if you're going to use co-washing, you want to make sure you kind of, if you want to use co-washing only, you want to make sure you kind of don't use the silicones. I wouldn't. I've done it for the last couple weeks, and I will say to you, I did go use shampoo today. I used shampoo and conditioner today because it had like a stiffness to it where I was like, this is hair that will break. It just has a stiffness to it. So I said, yeah, I guess tonight I'll be washing with shampoo. And I actually haven't, I wouldn't say I missed using shampoo, but I do have so much of it. You know how you look at your hair products and you just want to use them? I have a whole lot of Giovanni shampoos and stuff. I was like, you know what, I need to throw that shampoo in there because this is product buildup. And this is my hair from today. You know, it's softer, it looks fine. My hair did feel a little stripped. The Giovanni magnetically charged hair care for naturally beautiful hair. I used the Giovanni shampoo and conditioner. It was very soft, and I must say it was a weird feeling because I haven't used shampoo in a year, and it felt stringy and wiry, and I haven't felt that. So I got a little nervous, and when I was putting the conditioner in my hair in the shower, I was like, man, these strands just look like they want to, like I expected, like kind of like they're going to knot, or they just felt wiry, and I get nervous when my hair feel like that. So I want to hurry up and put some conditioner on it, and I let the conditioner sit in my hair in the shower with a plastic cap, and I washed up, gave about 5 minutes on my hair, and when I rinsed out, it did feel really soft. And when I came out and put some Giovanni direct leave-in on my hair, it looked pretty good. You know, I let it just sit there and air dry, and of course when you let natural hair air dry, it shrinks. So if you're going to use hair products that have ingredients like dimethicone and other silicones, or even a lot of protein, you might have to add shampoo every now and again, because I like my silicone based hair products for detangling and just, yes. So if I'm going to use them, continue to use them, then I'm going to have to incorporate a shampoo every once in a while. I haven't used shampoo in over a year. Today I did. This morning I used it, and it didn't take me that long. I like co-washing, but I also know that now, after going a year with just washing my hair and seeing, you know, with conditioner, it gave me just a better skill at it. So even though I wasn't using the shampoo, I think because I was consistently washing my hair every single week, and sometimes 2 times a week, it just made me better at it. So sometimes co-washing is good if you're struggling with keeping up with a wash regimen, because at least it gets you in the habit of washing your hair more frequently if you're not used to it. But so today when I used the shampoo, it went really smoothly. The only thing I didn't like is the wiry hair strands in the shower. You know, it was weird. It took a little longer, but not that much longer. So that's my bit on co-washing. Is it for everyone? Maybe not. Is it for me? Of course. I love doing it, you know. But what now I'm seeing with the new products I'm using and these ingredients, co-washing is best to me when you have a light ingredient on your hair that can easily be wiped away. If you're experiencing itchy scalp, then you need to maybe get a cleanser in there or some type of thing that can kill bacteria. But again, if you have itchy scalp, tea tree works great. Apple cider vinegar works nicely. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up and like. Have a good day.